Hey YouTube, it's me, Jim the Giant, and today I'd like to explain a little concept called empowerment starts with the individual. This is something which far more people need to take on board. Quite simply, the idea is that you should be doing everything in your own power to improve your own situation before you start blaming the patriarchy, misandry, racism, genetics, or whatever for your own failures. Now, I'm not necessarily saying that any of these concepts are invalid, or that we shouldn't work on these issues as well, but the simple truth is you have far more influence over yourself and your own actions than you do over society as a whole, or factors beyond your control such as genetics or disabilities, etc. So, for example, you cannot blame the glass ceiling or racism for you not being rich when you aren't willing to work long hours, you aren't willing to take on extra responsibilities, or you're not willing to commute. And you cannot blame your skinniness and weakness on being an ectomorph when you haven't even tried strictly following a powerlifting program consistently for 6 months or forcing yourself to eat more. And even if your motives are entirely altruistic, you're looking out for a whole demographic or a demographic which you're not even a part of, you will make far more of a difference in the world if you start looking after yourself first. You will not be as effective as an activist if you have no disposable income. If you don't have any disposable income as an activist, you can't go out to rallies, you can't travel. If you're making YouTube videos, you're not going to be able to produce them to the same level of content, and your message isn't going to be spread as far. It's going to be harder to work on crappy equipment, etc. Also, of course, you can work as an inspiration for others, which is far more empowering, and you can also demonstrate that you, as an individual, are putting effort in, that you're trying hard in your life, and if you're doing that, people will take you far more seriously. And again, I'm not saying discrimination doesn't exist. That would be absolutely absurd. And of course it should be addressed, especially when it's done by governments and other powerful institutions. But you have far more control over yourself than you do over the actions of other people, and so that's where you should start. Far too many groups claim to be about empowerment, and claiming to be about empowerment, they quite often do the exact opposite. They spread the message that it's not your fault and there's nothing you can do. That is the exact opposite. It's all about demanding society changes and taking zero personal responsibility for everybody they're trying to help succeed. This is not going to work. There needs to be both. There needs to be a heavy part of that, which is about the individuals working harder to improve their own situation. Personally, I like to spread the message that success, whether it be romantic, financial, health, or whatever, for the most part is something within your own control. So, thanks for watching. Comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Bye.